Hey guys, this is NuggetsHoopster, and I'm going to be showing you all my version of Ghost Keepers or Gravekeeper anti-meta that I ran at YCS Indy. So, pretty much all of us running GKs were out of it near the end, except for Brenden Beckmann, who got a feature match round 6, and he ended up getting 4th after Swiss in top 16. And that was pretty much our goal. We all just wanted somebody to top from Colorado. So that's why like 5 of us ran the deck. And it pretty much, all panned out good for us because one of us topped. And that's pretty much all we wanted, like I said. So my build's really close to BB's. They haven't put the deck list up on the Konami website yet, but like I said, mine's pretty close to his. His side deck's a little bit different, but the side deck was the one thing that I was a little bit different on than everybody else. But enough talking. I'm going to show you guys the deck that I ran at Nationals, and then now I just ran at YCS Indy. So first, you get your 3 Spy. Backbone of the deck keeps you in the game. 2,000 defense, really good. Obviously, then with Necrovalli 2,500, that's pretty hard to get over. So, then we have 3 Commandant. Searches the Necrovalli, and if you already have Necrovalli out and you draw it, it's amazing because it's pretty much a 2100 2000 4-star, which you can just set and people run right into it. And then for a bottomless extra and use attack, and then if they book it, okay, it's still 2000 defense. So that's one thing that I really like about this deck is how it gets around booked pretty well. So yeah, they're on 2 Descendant, really good removal. Should be another Gravekeeper control, blow up a card. So that's really good, obviously. And he's just another beater with Necrovalli up. The next card I run is Priestess. This was a new addition from Nationals. At first, I thought the idea of running Priestess was really bad because it isn't really the greatest to draw. The whole point of it is that you can just get it off Spy if you draw Spy on a Royal Tribute, and then your Royal Tribute is instantly live, and you don't have to worry about having a dead Royal Tribute in your hand. Now to the anti-meta part. I run 3 Thunder Kings because it's pretty much a staple in this format. And then the next couple cards are kind of all random. They're all 1-0s, so I'm just going to put them all right now. So I ran 1 Banisher, 1 Doomcowl, 1 Spirit Reaper, 1 Packy. So coming into the event, I was running double Doomcowl over 2 Banishers, and then the Reaper I was already running. But then as we were talking about more, Andrew then decided to main deck Banisher, and BB ended up main decking Doom Caliber, which is what I wanted to do. And I think I probably should have main decked more Doom Cals, but the thing was that I literally remember never drawing this card once during the tournament. And when you see my side deck, you'll see that's really weird. But I never drew this card once, so I wouldn't know if it was very good or not for the jump. The thing was that I played 5 X-Sabers out of 8 rounds, which is, I guess, kind of a lot. But, yeah, pretty much how that one went. Doomcowl is really good. It's 1900, 1800, which just gives this deck more beaters, and it's just a really versatile card. And it was testing really well. So, and then Fossil Dyna, this is another card that I sided more of. This card's really good. Like, I set it against Lazaro, Bolito, and he was playing X-Sabers, and when he attacked, I blew up 5 of his monsters, so pretty good. I actually still lost that game because he had 2 Dark Soul searches and I couldn't come back. And then finally, Spirit Reaper. Spirit Reaper is really good this format because X-Sabers cannot kill it. The only thing it's really bad against is GBs, just because they can tag out with it, but the fact that it just sits there and they have to find an answer to it is really good, and it also takes cards out of your hand. Out of your opponent's hand, especially when you flip Spy, get Descendant, blow up a card, then it just makes Reaper that much better because there's always an open path for you. So on the spells, I only ran 2 Necrovalli. So I know everybody's gonna be like, "Oh God, you only ran 2 Necrovalli in a Gravekeeper deck," but the thing I realized is that after you play Royal Tribute, both you and your opponent are pretty much top decking, and top decking this. It's probably one of the worst things that you can top deck. So, with the addition of Priestess and then the Commandants and then just drawing them straight up, I think running 2 was the right call. Worked for BB, it worked for me, so yeah. Next, the 3 Royal Tribute. Against most decks, if their hand is halfway decent and you play this, you probably win. For example, BB in top 16 when he was playing against he was playing against Gladiator Beast, which is a pretty tough matchup for this deck. Turn 1, game 3, BB started. He turn 1 Royal Tributed the guy, but the problem was that the guy only had a Secutor in his hand, and he had like a lot of defensive cards, like Deep Prison and stuff. So then BB couldn't really come back from that with the fact that he got a -1 off his Royal Tribute because BB had to discard a monster, and then the guy only lost 1 monster, so he -1 himself turn 1. But if that guy would have had any other combination of like GBs and Test Tigers, like that deck draws a lot, then he probably would have won that game. So that really sucked. The next, I run 3 Book of Boom because it's Book of Moon, you know? It's just good. And then 1 Lightning Vortex. Lightning Vortex was, well, this lot was pretty much going back and forth between a 3rd Necro Valley, a Smashing, and a My Body. And I'm really glad to play Lightning because Lightning's really good against X-Savers, and it's good against Frog FTK to get rid of the stupid wall that they make with like Doom, with the Dupe Frogs and stuff. And like, you can play Necro Valley, then play that, so then they can't get back the Frogs back from the grave off Dupe Frog. So Lightning's really good. And then I finally ran Heavy in MST. I was thinking about taking out Heavy, but I'm really glad I didn't because Heavy's just too good not to run. And then Traps, 2 Oppression, gotta run 2, obviously. 3 Dark Bribe. Really underrated card, this format. It's just too good. I mean, well, the format has too many broken spell cards that you can't negate with stuff like Charlotte Road that I think you have to run 3. So, this is just the fact that it's not Cold Wave and Trunade and all that shit. It's just too good. But I run Solemn, because Solemn. And then 2 Bottomless. 2 Deep Prison. This was a pretty new addition to the deck. At first, I didn't really like it when I was thinking about it, but then in playtesting, it was just good. I don't know. Just because of the fact that this deck goes late game so much because of Royal Tribute, and just the deck being slow, like, I don't know. The games tend to go pretty long, so Deep Prison's going to help you in the end. Then I ran Torrential and Mirror Force. I didn't run Torrential at Nationals. I don't know why, but I should have. So, Torrential's good. And then I ran 1 Starlight Road. I did not run Starlight Road at Nationals either. I don't think I ever... Actually, wait, let me see. I actually think I played it once because I had to heavy my own card so I could attack for game because I was not trying to monster. I was like, oh, wait, I have heavy in Starlight Road, so there you go. So, yeah. Call me sack, whatever. It worked. So, yeah. And then I'm going to real quickly show the side deck if I can. I don't know. It's just so hard when you're using a deck like this that's not X-Savers, where you have to explain like all your card choices or people just call you a noob. Alright, here we go. So, side deck. Triple Hanawada. This was a decision that the guys made like the night before about the deck. Because at first I was like, hey guys, why don't we side Hanawada? They're like, oh no, you don't need it. So then I took it out and they're like, oh Henry, by the way, we're siding 3 Hanawadas. So, it's just good so you actually get a turn against Frog FTK because the deck has a really good matchup against it because of like Necro Valley, the fact that they can't remove for Rodent Toad and all that stuff. So, Triple Hanawada was probably a good call, but I didn't play any Frog FTK. Like most of us didn't play any Frog FTK, so that really sucked. Triple Mask because the Frog Monarch matchup is awful for this deck. The only way that you can beat them is if you draw Royal Tribute, but if you don't, then this is just a good backup to have. So Mask is good. I sided a second Pachycephalo for X-Sabers and sometimes GBs, but I didn't play a GB deck because, like I said, I played 5 X-Sabers, which was some bullshit. But Packy's just really good because if you have like a lot of defensive cards, you can just summon it, set a bunch of back rows, and say go, and they can't do anything. Or if you know they're about to do shit, you just set it and they attack right into it, blow up all special summons. So it's really good. Sided Lightning. Lightning's really good because I don't know. It was good. It's just a good card. Then I sided a Mind Crush. I probably should have main decked this. BB main decked this. It really worked for him because I don't know. Because like I realized that after you play Royal Tribute, you leave them with like heavy and stuff, and sometimes the heavy really could screw you over. So I think that I definitely should have main Mind Crush. And then I ran 2 extra Banishers for the Saber matchup and Frog FTK matchup. If I would have made more Banishers, these would have been Doom Cows. So either way, I got my fair share of stuff. Then I ran 2 Cyber Dragons for the Machina matchup because it's really tough for this deck actually. just fuse and stuff. Then I ran 2 Chapels for Blackwings because Blackwings are a really tough matchup as well. It just kind of depends if you bribe at Igrises or not. So that was the deck, guys. Make sure to look up BB's deck list when they finally post the top 16 deck list, because only top 16 because there's only 400 people, which kind of sucked. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and remember, let me see, I'm trying to find a card. Gravekeepers for the win.